Yo, what's up, Pep Nation? I hope you guys are having a beautiful and blessed day. Now, today's training session was nothing like we've seen before. I kind of went out of the realm, out of the spectrum, and I brought in a special guest. Actually, he DM'd me. He's an old friend from university. It's really a long story. I've known him for a long time. It kind of, I wouldn't say parted ways, but I just haven't spoken to him in a while. But I've literally watched his success, and I've watched him grow, and I've tried to emulate that in different types of ways in my business. And it's Greg KINOBODY O'Gallagher. This guy is unbelievable. And like I said, I've known him for a long time. I literally met him when I was in university, and I seen his goals, his dreams, and his aspirations, and all of the things he wanted to do to be very successful. And obviously, he has been truly successful in his craft and getting people lean and getting them that swagger and that physique they've always wanted. And I've had a pleasure with him today because he messaged me because he wanted to get faster. He wanted to learn the form, the technique, the biomechanics to really emphasize and get better and get greater, I should say, at his 40-yard dash. We worked on his 10-yard dash. We broke it down. We went into some wall drills, and we also went on the sled, and we did an amazing warm-up to kind of get all dynamic and prepared. And I can't wait for you guys to see the entire thing. Now, I know that was long-winded, but it was well worth it. Let's get into this. So let's go! I got 4 stretches, and then we're gonna go into what I call, our linear development, speed and mechanics, and see how fluid you are when it comes to the speed stuff. High knee pull, long reach, so I get a nice big hip flexor stretch. I open up, get a little balance, mobility, and then big hamstring kick. So you're here, you're gonna reach out, and I'm just gonna pull, and then I'm just gonna go into a Superman and hold, and then it's gonna come back. So I'm trying to keep nice and long and tall, do some high knees, opposite hand, opposite foot. I'm gonna reach out, really balance on that postured leg so you can get the ankle, knee, and hip. Reach, don't go too far that you actually fall over, and then just kick out and hold, and come back. Heel, that's where the hamstring gets that long stretch in the back. And that's what we really want. Because as we sprint, we put that foot down in the ground, that's where it's gonna gain all the absorption. So we wanna be able to absorb there. Good, okay, we're gonna go side to side lunge here. So chest is up, we're gonna be here, the side to side, just kind of going back and forth. And then we just do a nice side shuffle. So we're gonna go front leg straight, back leg bent, crease the hands, crease the hips, push the butt back, 1, 2, 3, and just kind of pulsing into it. I run 3, 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, so I'm nice dynamic in that pulse, in that pump. So I got 3 of those right there. Okay, so now we'll actually go through some of your speed mechanic work, okay? So the first one that we work on is literally just a walking march. So you're here, this leg should be locked out, don't bend it, okay? We wanna get long here, feel this through the hip. Now from here, opposite hand, opposite leg, pocket to eye socket. Now I'm just gonna put this foot down, but what I wanna think about as this foot comes down, this hip is really pulling up. So pull the hip up, boom, hold, hold, hold. Hold, I'm just kind of holding there, good. A little tall on the shoulders, right there. Good, now hold it. Hold, that's it. And we're holding it because I want you to ingrain in your software, in your body, the mechanics. Good, good. Pull this hip up higher, faster. Good, pull, right there. Good, and now as we're doing it, I want these toes to turn straight. I don't want you to be pushing up the inside edge of your foot. I want you to be more on the outsides of your foot, so that 4th and 5th with your inside ankle bone high. So boom, boom. Foot straight, foot straight, foot straight, foot straight. There it is. Good, and now we're gonna relax our shoulders and let it go naturally, just moving naturally through the shoulders. So I'm switching. Switch, switch, switch. It's a jump switch, 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 but it's all in the hip. Hip, I'm using my hip. Good, good, all here in the hip. Good, that's your best one.
Okay.
More, we get more. You feel in the hips?
Yeah.
Pull, stay long. One more, good, we gotta go back, we gotta do that again. Switch, 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 switch. I'm saying long throughout, saying long throughout. You should have a nice straight line from the ear, shoulders, hips, knees, all the way down to the ankles. Good, shoulders, pull, pull. One more, pull, beautiful, relax. But now we're gonna do what I call a 1, 2, 3 hold. I want exactly the same level, and then I hold. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good posture, good positioning. It's tiring. 1, 2, 3. Good, that's a good tempo. 1, 2, 3, hold it. 1, 2, 3, good, that's perfect, keep it there. Good, keep tall. Good, better arm drive back. Good, keep going, wait 10 yards on this. More. One more. Done, relax. So what I'm looking for here, the wall drill is gonna work on just probably body posture, angles, positioning. And what I want from here is a lot of people do it wrong because they use more of their core. So I need your palms to be in line with your shoulders. Then you're gonna be up onto your toes, basically onto the forefoot with your heels off the ground. Okay, from here, then you're just gonna kind of back up until you feel kind of comfortable. Then all I want is, I don't want your knee to be way up here because we actually want to put that foot down quickly. So you're gonna have that foot maybe 2, 3, 4 inches off the ground, out slightly in front of you, just like that. And then from here, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tell you to just drive back and down to where you started. And I really want to punch. So this is called piston. So I'm here, and I'm just punching down. And when I do, I'm squeezing the glute. So I'm here, I'm just punching. But as you see how now your eye's going to be up a little bit. Now I have a straight line from my ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Now I'm going to do 10 on one side and 10 on the other. But let's do one side first so you understand the concept. So bring it up. Now right there, because we want to get that foot down quickly. We don't want to have it and have to take too long. So I'm there, and I'll punch it back down here.
From the ground or from here?
From there, punch it back down underneath your hip. Because we want punch always back and down behind us to get forward. Beautiful. Good, now hold it there, hold it here. That's where I always want you to come back. Now squeeze this glute. That's what the contraction you should have. So it should be here, and then punch, punch, punch. There it is, good. Beautiful, and it's okay right now that you're looking down because you actually want to see where you're hitting. And as you get better and more fluid and understand the movement, then you can start to keep those eyes relatively straight in front of you. 10 there, and then we 10 to the other side. Now we don't have to have too much working in the back. All in this hip here. Driving from the hip. Keep the core nice and tight, nice and rigid. Beautiful. Just work on punching down and back. As you get better, more aggression. Remember, you don't have to get too high. You're powerful. You're very strong, okay? You can do a 100-pound, single leg squat, right? So you got very powerful legs. So it doesn't have to be from here. It can be from here because they're very strong. Once we have that movement, okay? And you understand that. Once we're here, then I'm just going to tell you to switch. Switch, boom. Switch, boom. Switch, boom. But I'm maintaining this form. So nothing's breaking. I'm just switching. Switch. That's it. Yeah, do 10 of those. It's better to do them on your own, and then we start to do with some verbal cues of me telling you when to switch. But it's first day, we just want to kind of feel it out. Keep this toe cocked towards the shin so it's ready and loaded to punch into the ground. Beautiful, hold it. Always hold the position for at least 2 or 3 seconds isometrically so you can feel it out, understand it. Never let that heel touch the ground. Never let the inside of our foot cave in or collapse. Keep everything straight ahead and punch. Right, because when we get out of those blocks, it's punch down and back with aggression, down and back with aggression. Once you understand those, then we can start to play around with more coordination. So now it would be here, like 1, 2, 3. So that's those first 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right now we start to play around with some more positioning. Good, 1, 2, 3. Good. And we're just not losing integrity, losing form. Good, relax.
To get in 10 yards to wow you, for you to be impressed.
I need like a 1.6. Honestly, for me right now, a 1.65 would be, a 1.7 would be pretty good. Because you have no cleats, and You've never probably done it like that before. Okay, so now what I'm looking for here is virtually the same thing from over here. Okay, now what I'm looking for is you kind of really lean into this postured leg, this front leg, and I want to put at least 70%. That will be my start leg, okay, whatever it is. I want 70% there. Then I'm gonna drive and punch. But you notice how when I do this, I get full extension? So I call triple extension. I wanna be locked out from my ankle, knee, hips, all the way to my shoulders here. So don't cut it short by only going, as you can see, to here and then pushing. See, I don't fully lock out. I wanna lock out and push. So I'm gonna put some weight on this. Or actually, I'm just gonna sit on it, but I want you just to push me for about 10 yards, but think about finishing the step. Finishing each step, finish. So literally, you're just extending the back leg. Okay, so I'm gonna stand on this, 180 pounds is all you need. Ready? Here we go. Yep, no, finish the step. Finish the step. Good, finish the step. Fully lock out. Good, now just continue all the way down. Push, one fluid drive. Good, finish the step. Beautiful, Greg, that's what I'm talking about. Finish the step. Push down and back, push down and back, push down and back, down and back. Good, 5 more, push. 3, 2, last one, and down. But you can feel yourself finishing. Yeah. That's what I want.
Okay, good.
So why don't you get into a start for me, just so I can kind of see what you're starting with in your first start. And what we'll use this as is you just warming up, and you just do a couple warm-up striders, just kind of warm up. And then I'm going to tell you right away where we need to go better. Do one more for me. I already see the problems. We can get you faster right away. I could take you right now from whatever you are faster, just from watching this.
Okay, set.
Okay. Good. So what it is right now, you're real coiled up. And to run fast, we need shin angles. Okay, we need good projection angles to get real good velocity and power into the ground. So you're tight. Yeah. And what it is your shin is way up here. Now, where are you gonna go straight? You're gonna pop right up. Right? We want to stay low. We want to have a good drive, hey, that good horizontal angle. So what I need is you actually need to back up a little bit. And this is very easy. We can do it a couple different ways. You can literally put your off foot here, put your power foot in the back, just kind of open it up now. And then now this is my line, and I just want this knee to relatively be very close to this line. And now we want this front leg to be at an angle about 35 to 45. 45 is the ideal, but a lot of people, because of their ankle mobility, can get into a little bit deeper positions. And I have a lot of my guys that are in 36, 37 degrees. This back one will be sometimes about 20 to 25. And then from here, I put my hands in close, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lean where my shoulders are just in line with my hands. Then from here, I'm just gonna raise my hips up. Yeah. Okay, and if it doesn't feel comfortable, you can move and extend and kind of get into a better posture position, but I'm here, I'm just gonna hips up. Now see my angles of my shin? Right. Where my shins are going this way, right? Your shin was going up, so you're popping right up. My shoulders then have to go that way, and then I'm gonna drive out of it, and when I drive, big arm extension on this side, that's gonna open up my first step. If I don't have good arm action out of it, if I have a short arm, that first step is just gonna be here. It's gonna be a short step. Basically, I need about a yard and a half out of that first step. I'm gonna fix this in a second. And then from there, it's like I'm pushing the sled. I'm gonna get full extension, finish the step, boom. See, I finish and I fully extend. Now my first step, I've already gained a yard. You're already off and running, you're faster like that. Because we're trying to maximize ground contact, how fast you can be off the ground, but also the steps. So we're gonna back up, we're gonna do this again. Okay, so what leg do you start with?
I'm right foot forward. Okay. So
you're gonna, so you do left foot forward?
Actually, you know what, I could go either way, I think.
What's your dominant leg?
My right leg. So okay. I have the right leg back.
Okay, so you're gonna be like this then. So you'd be here, here, and then you'd be like this, like that. Yeah, that's gonna be just a basic stance right now, just for us to feel it out. Now go on the ground.
The other way, right? So the strong leg's back?
No, the strong leg will be in front. That's gonna be your start leg, your strong leg. So I'll put the left leg in front, and then the right leg behind it. So do that, put left leg in front. And then yes, okay. And then boom, boom. And now all I want you to do now is you're just gonna go down onto the ground, knee to the ground. Good, now see this? Now put it right down to the ground. Yeah, that's gonna be a good position to play with. Now from here, put your hands right beside your knee. Okay, and then put the other hand right beside your knee. And now from here, I want you to load up into this leg. Give me a big chest to start, so don't round out. Yes, see, lock out your arms, lock out your arms. Hey, give me a big chest, really show me that chest. And then from here, we want to keep that straight. Power down to the ground. Lift up your hips. Just lift your hips up only. No, keep that there, and I'll actually lift up like this, like lift up like this. So no, keep your hands there. Right. Yes, yeah, there. Boom. Lock your arms out. Yeah, lift them up, lift them up. Yeah, get on your, there, right there. Yep. Keep it there. Head down. Load into this. I'm gonna have to back you up a little bit next time. Keep your hips up higher, 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 higher. Good. And now take that hand off. Good. And now then sprint. Push off.
Oh, it feels way more powerful.
Push right off. Yeah, there you go. Right away, you stayed low naturally, but your angle, projection angle came out much better.
All right, Lucas, what do you guess? What are you guessing? 1.7? I'll say 1.6. 1.7.
Okay, we have the timers right here, ready to go. It's at 0, 0. I'll be clicking and making sure that you're staying behind the line. So you can start from there. Hey, so you want these hands right there, right around here. Yeah. Right, so put the knee on the ground first, and now I want you to lift the hips. Lift the hips up. Keep going, because the hips gotta be higher than the shoulders. Now you bring the hand back.
Okay. Anytime?
Anytime. Drive. Wow. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a 1542. 1542. Wow, just a little extra corrections. Just a little corrections there, put it together, you're gonna be running pretty quick. That's like some of my elite level CFL football players run those times.
Yeah.
Right, no cleats, no nothing. That's just kind of fine tuning a few things. You'll be running a lot faster. And obviously you slowed down, but at 288 at the end for the 20.
Okay, let me do full out, the full 20 then.
Okay. Take the tank top off, man. We gotta see the physique doing this, man. So don't coil up too much. Right. Try to stay nice and long, right there. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you one thing. We want the hands to be close here, and we want this, see this knee, the shin angle is already up. We wanna keep it towards that direction.
Okay.
Right? Good. Now, look, a little bit too much. That one was a 161. So I would look at this, send this to me, I'm gonna look at it, but really it's just focusing on the mechanics. But like right there.
I'm up a bit faster or no?
Like right there, no, that's good. That's basically an angle, and I'll get this on my coach's side, but that's what we want. See that?
Right.
That's the angle we want. That arm is fine because that's mimicking that right side. Full extension, opening up, and that's gonna kind of propel you forward. This leg now drives down to the ground like we did on the sled, and it punches through.
Fuck yeah.
That, like, if you ever watch a sprinter, basically we would just kind of get that foot to be a little bit more in front at this point, and then it's there. But there
so I'm like, I gotta bring my foot more in front.
Well, we just want to kind of have it more cocked out in front. But you can see how you kind of round it and you're looking up. We don't want to look up. We want to have our head down. And it's almost like a plane. We want to slowly be coming up, but we want to stay in this drive phase, in this acceleration phase, at least until we get to the 10 yards. Like we don't.
Try one more.
Yeah. So we just want to stay in the drive phase a little longer. Think of those pistons against the wall, drive down and back, be aggressive with the steps, and really try to hit that first extension out there for me. Hips up a little higher, right there.
Tell me when you're ready. Yeah.
Whenever you're set, my man. Stay low, stay down. Wow. You got to tell me what the first one was, because that was a 1526. 1526. Wow. You got to tell me what the first one was, because that was a 1526. 1526. That's great. No, that's the 1526. So staying down the drive phase helps you, but now it's just working on being more aggressive down into the ground and getting full extension from the start.
Can't wait to get my 40 time. Good.
1522 is really good, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, and that's laser. Now, I want to tell you something. This is the exact same laser system, the exact same one that they use at the NFL Combine. So what they use at the NFL Combine, this is the same laser system.
What would you say is like the fastest 10-yard time?
So some of my guys will get high 1.3s, low 1.4s. But remember, that's with cleats, and that's with 3-4 months of just intense training, 3-4 days a week, just focusing only on this, nothing else.
And cleats would shave off like maybe.
Cleats will help because obviously now like you might no traction. So the first step you might actually be kind of sliding a little bit, pushing down and then pushing away.
A little bit of power.
Right. So.
Okay, sick. The man right here, Pierre Performance.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay, so really we want to be able to hit that last one.
Okay, we got to hit 33.5. That's a legit vert.
We want to try to hit that last one.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go, baby.
So we want to be right beside, like right underneath it, and we want to go straight up. Well, we don't want to swipe. We literally want to go up and then kind of flick little fingers there. So I'm just going to hold this. Touch them all. So you know right now from the very beginning, he already has a 33.5-inch vertical just from the start.
All right, we're going to try and hit a 36-inch vert. The first one's 30 inches. If I get the whole thing, that's like 4. No.
Oh, that's like 50 inches.
That's 50?
Yeah, we'll just bring you over to the NFL Combine.
Let's do it.
Whoa.
No, just kidding.
I'll get you an agent right away. Okay, so it's right underneath it. Yeah. Go straight up. Power. Beautiful. Let's see where that's at. Okay, so we're going to take off that one. I'll put, I think that one hit too. Yeah. So right now we're at 34.5-inch vert.
Oh, shit.
34.5-inch.
So I gotta get.
Loading, so I want to kind of, that's going to help us pull.
I'm not using enough arms.
I need more arms.
I have strong arms. Okay.
So see how the arms only go down like right beside our hips? Yeah. We need these arms to come right back here so we can really open it up, and that will bring us more momentum to pull through, and then we go up, now we're just hanging and floating up there.
Okay.
Okay. So I just need a little bit more arms. Got it. Got another one. Did you hear it?
Did I?
Yeah,
okay,
hit one. See how it moves right there?
Yeah.
So now 35.
So 35 is legit.
And now I'm gonna rest you for a second. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the hips here. So all I want you to do is we're gonna go 30 seconds stretch like this.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
And I've done a lot of power today training, so.
30 seconds like this, yes. Well, so the nervous system might be a little bit taxed depending. So I just want 30 seconds per hip flexor stretch and really squeeze this glute for me. Hey, squeeze that glute, and then we're just gonna open up the hip. You feel that hip opening up? So I'm gonna make the kind of hips kind of shut off and make your glutes have to work now. So squeeze that glute, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other, and then we're just gonna be thinking arms. And I'm gonna work on your arms just before you hit that next jump. We're just gonna get onto the knees, and all I want you to do is you're gonna be here. So I want you to go arms, really over-exaggerate it. So hips back, because that's what's gonna naturally happen. Your hips are gonna go back as your arms go back. So you're here, hips back, arms. Yes, now keep those arms, open up those shoulders. Okay, there, arms. See, more, two more, arms. I almost feel like they're really driving away. There it is. That's what I want you to pull through arms and pull those hips as you go up. Got another one, there we go. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, so that's nice. A 35.5, 35.5, right there. So now we're just, all it needs to do is we're just working on technique and form as you get better. Okay. So just technique and form as you get better. Wow, 35.5, that's freaking legit. That's good.
I gotta get half an inch though, because 35.
That's right there.
Not 36.
That's right there, I like that.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, so that's nice. 35.5, 35.5, right there. So freaking amazing. You got some really good numbers there. Like just to start.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand, having a good body percentage, obviously you do, like having in between that 6 to 9% body fat, that's gonna make you like obviously leaner, but now you're more explosive, you're more powerful, right? And that's what you want. Yep. So most of my guys will come and we actually need to drop their body fat, put more lean muscle mass, and now they're gonna get more explosive, more powerful. So you already have it. Now it's just literally just get the foreign technique down.
And what have you found the best drills or the vert and the 40? Or exercises?
Honestly, the drills that you're honestly doing, it's not just kind of boost. Single leg exercises, yeah. Bulgarian split squats, pistol squats, lunges, step ups, anything that's gonna build single leg strength. Because every time you put your foot in the ground, your one leg's up, right? And you need balance, you need stability, then you need power and drive. So you need to have good equal balance and muscle, because if you don't, you have muscle imbalances. So if my right leg's stronger than my left, I'm gonna have some issues when I'm running. So, and then obviously sled work. Like sprints with the sleds behind you, or the sled in front where you're learning how to drive and punch the ground. That's the best one.
How much weight do you like to do on the sled? 180 body weight or?
Body weight is good. Then if you're really working on, you can work on real heavy ones that are like 300-pound sled pushes. You can push a car, right? You're just working on angles and posture and mechanics. But for you right now, body weight is good because you don't want to have too much weight that you can't really fully extend and feel what it feels like to get long. And then obviously, you doing your incline, your decline push-ups, that's what this is, right? Like you're in this incline position where you're here, right? So you have to be able to hold yourself up, especially, people that do push-ups like this, right? When you're in this position, this is great for sprinters. They will do push-ups like this.
Oh, cool. Bring that.
in that position, because you want to be able to hold yourself up here, right? So if you can't hold yourself up on that thumb and these 2 fingers, right, and it hurts your hands, you're not going to be able to hold that properly, because you got to be able to hold that position for a long period of time, which should be like 2 to 3 seconds, which doesn't seem like it.
My fingers are weak these days. I got to strengthen them.
Got to get back to the Bruce Lee, get the Bruce Lee program going.
You know? Well, dude, fuck yeah. That was sick.
Yeah, we could at least get there once a week and just work on mechanics.
You know what? I'm down. I'll come. Luke's and I will come once a week.
And what we'll do is we'll get the 40-yard dash next time, and we'll just kind of show you some sprint technique stuff that you have to do.
So I think I did a 4.75 last fall, so it'd be nice to get down to 4.5.
Yeah, that's just more to staying relaxed and all those drills. That's where you get you just to tighten those drills. You've never done them before, right? No. So the body has to learn how to just release and relax. Yeah. Yo, Pep Nation, he gave me his Kino Octane. This is the signature series. It's absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to get my pre-workout on. Can't wait to get the extra energy, even though I don't need it. You probably already think I'm on something like that. But hey, this is all natural. I'm going to enhance it just a little bit with some clean energy. Kino Octane, baby, let's go. All right, Pep Nation, I know you guys absolutely loved that video. So what I need you guys to do right now is go turn on that notification button, like and subscribe and comment below and let me know what you guys thought of this, because I absolutely loved it. I had such an amazing time with Greg, kind of reminiscing about the past and just kind of looking at him as a complete athlete and really breaking down when it comes to the science, his biomechanics and the way he moves, because he's just not used to that. So he might have looked a little bit robotic at times, but he's very fluid and he's a very dynamic, explosive athlete. As you know, if you've seen other clips, him doing literally a single leg squat with a 100-pound dumbbell. That is somebody that's going to be very explosive in the next coming weeks, and us kind of breaking down his form and learning how to sprint properly with the proper mechanics. Now, I absolutely had a great time. I can't wait for you guys to comment below and let me know. Let's go, guys. Let's go.